to advise your officers of their responsibility and make sure that they take the appropriate care. The Minister wishes to avoid the possibility of another strike and has therefore acceded to the union's demands. In future, all officers will carry firearms whilst on the prison grounds.
There.
I win.
What do you mean you won? I sunk the black ball.
You also sunk the cue ball, Eddie. That means I win.
Don't you try and confuse me with your funny rules. I've been playing this game since before you was born. I sunk the black ball. That means I win.
You win. Fine, okay. You win.
Want another game?
You'd be joking.
I'll give you a game, Eddie. I reckon I know the rules. I'll get the try.
I'm getting a new roommate.
Oh, yes? Who?
Oh, I haven't decided yet. It can't be any worse than one I've got already.
Can't be too soon for me. Had enough yapping and whinging to last me a lifetime.
I'd whinge too, Eddie, if I was stuck in a cell with Kelly.
Me too.
Hey, Mara. Get us a bit of good publicity, shall we? Isn't that excellent?
Paint sweat.
This was your idea, I understand.
Well, yeah, but Matt and Jeff did most of the work.
Oh, good. Excellent. When do you think it'll be ready?
Well,
Yeah, there's still quite a bit to do, really. I wouldn't like to guess.
it's ready about now, really. All I have to do is finish this coat of paint and it should be dry by the morning. Someone could come and pick it up then if you like.
Good. Have someone pick it up as soon as it's ready, will you? And make sure the press gets some good photographs.
I can get you as much as you need.
Is that right?
Yeah. Lot better stuff than that poison Luke Kelly sold you too.
Yes, well, I might be interested. When would you want to be paid?
Now? Up front?
Well, I can't do that. They took my money. But I am arranging for more. It's just going to take a little time.
I needn't worry too much about the money, love. Horny looking tart like you. Reckon we can work something out?
I'll never be that desperate. Just get out of here. Get out.
Give us a yell whenever you're ready. Only thing is, the longer you keep me waiting, the harder you're gonna have to work for it. Know what I mean?
I'm glad you could meet me. I wasn't sure you'd be able to get away at such short notice.
Oh, it's all right. As it happens, I didn't have any plans for lunch.
The thing is, after you left last night, Marnie was feeling bad about what she said. She didn't mean anything by it. She just wasn't thinking.
She was upset. It's not surprising the way Shane was going on.
Anyway, we'd just like you to know we're sorry.
It's all right. Take more than that to get through this thick skin.
You see, you have to understand that while Marnie had a number of miscarriages before Tracy, then we had a son who was stillborn. So Shane's very precious to us.
Oh? As a substitute for the child you lost?
Of course not. You can never replace one child with another. Shane's a person in his own right. And despite the difficulties we're having, Marnie and I both love him very much. It's just that having lost a child before, we're terrified of losing Shane in a different way. Can you understand?
Yes. More than you can imagine. You see, I wanted Shane with me. Well, more than I've ever wanted anything. But I also realise that he has to be part of a real family. And I shall do all I can to help him understand that.
Thanks.
Mind you, if things change and I feel it isn't in Shane's best interest to stay with you, I'll fight every way I can to get him away. I feel you should know that.
Fair enough. I appreciate your honesty. We'd still like you to be a part of our family, for as long as you want to be. Be good for Shane, and we like having you around too. So, anytime you'd like to drop over, don't wait to be asked.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thanks. Hello? Is Sally there, please? It's Samantha, her sister. Hello? Hello? Hello?
What's up?
She wasn't there.
Oh, never mind. Perhaps you can try again later.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, I'll ask you to miss your lunch.
Thanks.
Well, that's it. Everything's satisfactory, I hope.
Yes, I'd say so. Look, what are you doing for lunch?
Oh, I thought I'd give it a miss today. Got a lot of work to do. Probably get a sandwich later.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Let's do it over lunch, eh?
I thought we discussed everything we had to.
Not at all. I left the most important part to last. I think you'll be interested in what I've got to say. Shall we?
Yes, all right. I'll get my bag.
You gone quiet, Sam? What's the matter?
Nothing. Just thinking about something, that's all.
Did you talk to your sister?
No. She wasn't there.
Look, the worst will be over in a few days.
Mind your business. What gives you the right to stand
I
over
have got
me?
every bloody right, especially when you could cause problems for all of us.
Why don't you give her a dough back? That's if you haven't already spent it.
Shut up, Kelly.
Get away with taking her dough. What's to stop you taking everybody else's? If I was you lot, I'd be counting me money real careful.
Look who's talking, you and your bloody protection rackets. Myra hadn't stomped on you. None of us would have anything left to count.
And you can count on getting your head punched in. Great bunch of bloody heroes you got on your side.
All I'm scared of, Kelly, is you're going to bite me and I'm going to get rabies.
All right, settle it down in here. Thought you might like to know, Yemil Bakata's been given a suspended sentence.
Thought you would.
And she sent over a hamper of fruit and some biscuits to say thanks to you all. If the officers don't get to it first, you can have it after tea.
Oh, thanks.
And Etty, the governor's granted your request. You'll be moved into another dormitory.
With a bath?
No, I'm afraid not.
Didn't think so. Oh, doesn't matter. As long as I'm away from her.
Oh, and I'm real heartbroken too. You stupid old bitch.
You're gonna put up with? Oh, it'd be lovely to have a place all of my own.
Oh, not quite. She'll be sharing with Grant.
Oh, never mind. It's nice to have someone to talk to sometimes, isn't it, dear?
I wasn't going to admit not even having looked at it, so I said, yes, sir, I have read the report. Why? Turned out it was all in Russian, so I was caught out well and truly. It took me a while to live that one down.
Yes, I can imagine. Well, actually, I can't.
Pardon?
I've always thought of you as being, let's say, attentive to detail.
Well, that's a good way of describing it. I must remember that the next time I'm accused of being obsessed with irrelevant bureaucratic red tape.
I really didn't mean that.
No. If the cap fits, at least I can wear it gracefully. Yes, I do put all store by rules and regulations. But then in any reasonably sized organization, one must. Otherwise, it would end in chaos. In my experience, there's not really any middle ground.
Oh, surely you have to allow some degree of leeway for personal judgment.
Yes, of course. But one must never admit.
I don't think I quite follow.
Well, it's simple. You never make a decision without at the same time deciding how you're going to justify it if it goes wrong.
I see.
Anyway, I'm very good at making departmental decisions. It's just that when those damn reporters shove mics in my face, I tend to say things without giving them serious thought. Enough of all that. Let's get down to why I brought you here. Are you happy in your present position?
Yes, of course.
How happy?
As happy as I'd want to be, why?
Well, the minister's decided to appoint a female advisor into women's rehabilitation schemes. And he's authorized me to sound you out. It would mean an office of your own secretary,